Good afternoon, I'm Kara Rucker. The time is now 12 o'clock on this Monday. Our top story is developing out of Indonesia, where the death toll is rising from an earthquake. This is your noon update. A deadly earthquake shook Indonesia early Monday morning. It's reportedly left at least 162 people dead and 700 people injured, with structures dismantled in its path. At least 2,000 homes were damaged, and authorities say most of the deaths were caused by buildings collapsing on residents. The earthquake was recorded at a 5.6 magnitude.
The cost of inaction is far, far greater than the cost of action.
Leaders from more than 200 countries, including the U.S., have established a climate fund that will pay for natural disasters in underdeveloped countries. The UN leaders concluding those disasters, like storms, heat waves, and droughts, have been fueled by global warming, which they say is created by the high levels of pollution coming from wealthy countries. Underdeveloped countries have fought for 30 years for the creation of this compensation fund. North Korea has tested more missiles this year than ever before. Its latest test from Friday, a ballistic missile that could reach the U.S., according to North Korea. Now the U.S., along with G7 world leaders, are calling for a significant response from the UN to address North Korea's volatility this year. The UN's Security Council with a scheduled meeting today to discuss possible actions against North Korea.
We are prepared to meet without preconditions, and a call on the DPRK to engage in serious and sustained diplomacy. But the DPRK continues to not respond and instead chooses to continue its reckless behavior.
But North Korea already downplaying the significance, calling the UN Secretary General a puppet of the United States. For months, we've been reporting on a potential rail strike if the railroads are unable to come to a contract agreement with the unions representing its employees. Today, workers from one of the unions rejected a negotiated contract. It's the same contract the White House stepped in to help negotiate months ago. But if unions continue to turn down the deal, a potential rail strike could begin December 5th. The consequences of a stop to freight could bury the U.S. ahead of holiday season. After the U.S. left Afghanistan more than a year ago, life would change under Taliban control, and women's rights in the country are no exception. Slowly but surely, new decrees have been issued by the Taliban government. Women are no longer allowed to go to amusement parks or gyms. There's more restrictions on what they can wear, and women's education has been stifled. When the Taliban took over, they promised to keep education available to women, but have since reversed. In March, they postponed classes indefinitely and remain closed. A reminder of the repercussions from the Taliban takeover. Thank you so much for watching. We will have the latest headlines for you tomorrow morning. Until then, from the heartland of America, we hope you have a great day.